mission for all of us is promoting unity and reconciliation among people and people with God. But we manifest that, each of us in her own way, in ministry.
My view of life is that you follow where life leads you. You do not know what's around the corner, but you respond to that.
My dream for the Sisters of St. Joseph is that we continue to dare the dream, that we continue to do what we were founded to do, which was to reach out to the dear neighbor, and that our dream be God's dream.
This is a story of the Sisters of St. Joseph, who were forced to disband during the French Revolution and re-established by Mother St. John Fontbonne at the turn of the 19th century. She did so with courage and fidelity as she put one foot forward and extended her hand, ready to accept and take on new challenges. And now, 210 years after this refounding, and 144 years after coming to Boston, the Sisters of St. Joseph continue to put one foot forward, with hand extended, ready to help their dear neighbor. Sister Betty Cawley was both an educator and an administrator at Regis College and with the congregation, and has always been committed to social justice issues.
I spent the bulk of my teaching career at Regis College after I finished my PhD at Tufts University. And when I was 80 and I left Regis, this position of justice promoter had opened up, and I said, I think I can do that. We use the expression, we read the signs of the times. I would hope that whatever the future holds, we would continue to read the signs of the times and think up creative ways to respond.
Sister Denise Kelly's ministries have primarily been in the field of education. She currently assists Mary Rita Weschler, the director of the Women's Table, a ministry of the Sisters of St. Joseph.
Well, I love Boston. So when I look out over the city of Boston, I am recalling the sisters who went before us, who really looked at the city deeply, thought of what are the needs of the people, whether it be housing, whether it be advocacy for women, whether it be immigration, whether it be literacy. What are the needs of our city? How can we respond to it as best we can? Presently, I'm working with a congregational ministry called the Women's Table. There's a multicultural circle for women, there's a grieving circle for women, whatever the need is.
Sister Anne-Marie Grady uses her artwork to help others understand English and experience the immigration process through visual expression.
Started teaching scripture mainly. I taught very visually. Regis was starting a communication department, and I was asked if I would teach visual communication. Things kept changing along the way. As members of the congregation, education was always important, and we always work at trying to respond to the needs as they are. Casserly House works with new immigrants. A number of the people who come do not have skills in English language. At the same time, they're also concerned to be able to begin the process to apply for U.S. citizenship. What I was asked to do was to see if we could visualize the information in the questions to help them to comprehend some of the concepts.
Each of these sisters has noticed needs, responded to them, and seen their ministries evolve, such as the ever-widening circle of their mission and the mission of every Sister of St. Joseph who dares to continue to dream, not just for herself, but for her many neighbors in God's sacred universe.
We're always talking about ever-widening circles. And what that means to me is building relationships and collaborations with people beyond ourselves who share our values and who want to participate in some way in the mission.
We get through our lives because we have the support of many people, and the support of all of the people who are here this evening, you're part of something that's really important to us as we move to the future.
We were called to dare the dream, move out, be unafraid, know that God is with us, and be brave and courageous.
Like Mother St. John Fontbonne, today the Sisters of St. Joseph are ready to respond to the needs of people around them, always with one foot forward and one hand extended.